Hello ladies and gentlemen, Cone Dodger here. Welcome to the Dirt Rally finale. As you can see on my leagues page, I got two leagues to choose from. The Masters finale and the Fun finale. I have set up a charity initiative league to end off our time in Dirt Rally as we prepare for Dirt 4. If you want to know more about how to join this particular league, there is a link to the video in the description, or you can find it on my channel. But today I am going to be doing the Fun finale event. These are two series that are running the same stages in different cars and in different conditions. The fun ones should be combinations of cars that are a little bit easier to drive with less restrictions, like you can restart the whole event just like we've always been able to do. And like I said, just easier combinations. The thing is, I set it up that I preferred people, I'm going to use the Subaru by the way, preferred people just choose one league or the other. I had a few people ask if they could do both, and people very willing to donate twice or donate more to do so. I chose not to go that route. I honestly didn't expect people to want to do that. And just, I did a little bit of work of getting spreadsheets and stuff figured out to make sure this all went smoothly, and I didn't take that into account to begin with. So I'm sorry if you wanted to compete in both. Just not going to be easy for me to set that up at the moment. Well, it's easier just to do one or the other. And I say that in the most hypocritical way possible, because me personally, I have to be in both series, because I'm the organizer of both series. I am going to run both of them. It just feels like, I don't know, the correct way to say goodbye to Dirt Rally and to say thank you to everybody for competing in this and other leagues over the past year and a half. I am going to be using this Subaru here, which is Group A car that I somewhat have enjoyed. Of the modern era cars, it's probably one of my favorites. The R4's most likely my absolute favorite of modern era. But we'll see how it goes here in Wales. Shorter gears, I believe, and I would like more rear differential. This car tends to understeer quite a lot. Now, because this is the Fun series, and there's debate whether or not people consider me to be of the Masters quality of driver. I personally do not consider myself to be a Masters quality driver. I never won a stage. I never won an event. I don't think I ever podiumed an event, and really was ever a struggle to make it into the top 10 or quote-unquote the points of a rally event. So yeah, somewhere in between is where I believe I lie. Flattering that some people would say that I am of the quality of a master of Dirt Rally, but it's certainly not the case. I definitely think that doing the Masters videos is going to be interesting and probably just funny, because those are car combinations I'm terrible with, and I will be last. Alright, so let's get started here in the Fun finale in Wales, because nothing says
5,
fun
4,
like Wales.
3, 2, 1, go.
Off we go.
6 into right 4 long, locked inside, and right 6
I chose
into
the
right
3
4
events we are doing to be Wales,
right 5 over crest,
and
jump
then
gate,
Greece,
and hairpin left.
and then Monaco. So those are the 3 original stages that were in the game. Stages, locations. I've never really been able to pin down what to say for that. Events, I suppose. But we certainly spent a pretty decent amount of time in Wales and in Greece. But if you watch that announcement video for the league, it turns out Monaco is pretty much the place we ran the least of, and most of the stages we're going to run, we never even ran, which is interesting. I didn't think that was the case. I thought I liked Monaco and chose it more often. Yeah, we know your deceptiveness turn. Boy, it's going to be real interesting to shake things up in the new game. stages that people are less familiar with, cars that people are less familiar with, and of course the custom stage aspect of it. Super excited for it. Seems like a lot of people are. Should be a good time. And in the way of Dirt Rally, sad times as well. See, like, I know this turn now. That's the famous ambulance turn. I know Wales is in the new game. Curious if the stages look like identical. I'm also curious to see if they did anything about the harshness. Thank you for that perfect example, game. The harshness of the edges of the course. I know they attempted to introduce into Sweden the softer shoulders. Curious to see if that worked its way into more stages. The developers mentioned during development of this game they wanted to put that into the rest of the stages. They just didn't have the development budget or the time allowance to do that, as it would require pretty much redoing them from scratch. So we'll see if they did it for 4 with a bigger budget. This is definitely a pretty good combination for Wales, I think. The car is not too fast, good suspension travel, good size, it's not too big of a car. Wales is still one of those ones in the game that gives you one of the highest levels of rally immersion, and I still think, even though it's sure dreary and always cloudy and stuff like that, still one of the, I don't know, I'll throw this word around often, one of the more beautiful representations of an area in a video game, I think. I really love the atmosphere they set with this particular location. Alright, one stage down. And let's see here. How many people have gone? It's the first day, but 6 people have already gone. People are excited. We got, well, there you go, iRacing teammates there. We got Yames and Gem Knight. 1, 2, 3. That's interesting. And then Jump, Magnet, and Cadus already gone. There's about 23 people in the Fun Series so far. We got just Subaru and just one Integrale, one Lancia. Dux is supposedly going to run this. And if you don't know, Dux is my brother. He is going to run this particular finale event for the first time in many, many months. He used to run them every week. But he better use the Lancia, because he almost bought one in real life, or I was really pressuring him to. Now to POWs. Oh, we're still in POWs, but this is the same stage in reverse, which is apparently one we never ran, or ran once. No repairs, okay. Oh, because we're doing 4. Yeah, I got used to doing 3, and I was just doing repairs every time. Okay, I'm ready.
5.
Car's not ready. I'm ready. There it goes.
2, 1, go. 40, press right 5.
Nice.
And right 5, keep in. Into left 4.
Yep, this is indeed the same thing in reverse.
Into left 1 long. Open.
I don't know why that surprises me. Literally just said that. So speaking of ducks, we have raised $530 for Child's Play charity so far with the event registration. I am pretty blown away by that, and I'm blown away by it not only by the dollar amount, but everybody's generosity, because the dollar amount is about double what I expected, and yet the people joined is about half what I expected. So, extremely generous donations by everybody, and thank you for that. Getting toys, books, and games to sick kids, or just kids in bad situations around the country and around the world. Oof. Overrunmed a little bit there. But I withheld something from you in the announcement video. An additional incentive. There wasn't really any main goal stated. I put $240 because, $240. But I was going to originally say if we doubled that, I would do something special. Well, you've blown me away so far, so now I'm gonna double down on this. If we hit $750, me and Ducks, which I know is improper grammar, whatever, will do in real life co-driving. And my plan for this is we will disable the co-driver completely in-game, and I will go to his house, or he will come here, and we will make our own pace notes. So we'll do the stage where, say, I will have him drive the stage and I will make pace notes based on the stage, and then have him do the stage for real, except I will attempt to do my own real-life pace notes. And of course I'll try to set up cameras and such for that, because I'm sure it will be a disaster and hilarious. So 750 will do that, where I will be the co-driver for Ducks. If we hit 4 figures, if we hit 1,000, we'll really push it and try to attempt to do it both ways, where he will drive and I will drive, and we'll do... That was a weird moment. And we'll do pace notes for each other, probably on different stages. It'll probably be derpy and not very professional, but it should be hilarious, if nothing else. Also, to make this even funnier, I've mentioned this and told people about it. Have not told Ducks about it yet, so he might be finding out about it right now, but this is something we've talked about in the past as to wanting to do, so it won't be too much of a surprise. And also, that little bobble at the end just cost us the lead. How dare it. That was probably easily 2 seconds I sat there. But we are still overall in the lead over Yames. Who did we lose? Gem Knight. He might be doing his runs right now, or he just hasn't finished yet, it would appear. But we're still ahead of Yames, and that is important. The leader of the eggplants. Member of the alpacas. Yames. Okay, so short, and then our only long stage in the Gouffron Forest. After Firmament. We need to do some repairs, though. There we go. And then... setup's fine. So to go with that, and I figured the fun runs would be the proper time to be trying to talk about stuff like this. To go with that, if you are enjoying the series and have enjoyed Dirt Rally as a series over time, but maybe you don't have the game, maybe you don't enjoy playing, or that kind of stuff, and you want to help out and you want to donate, at this point I would say you are more than welcome to do so. Now that we have the main entries in place, you can still absolutely enter. In fact, you still have another 6-ish days to compete in this week's event. But at any point through the month, if you wanted to join in, you could. I'll be keeping an eye out. So far, everyone's been awesome on nailing the how to join stuff. I think we have all but 2 people completely signed up and ready to go. Which is fantastic.
And right 5 over crest continues 100 through depth. Keep mid over crest and gate 100.
Fast little section there.
Keep caution, keep left over crest, jump maybe.
I'd say this car isn't too fast, but it is actually pretty quick. It's just not... That was a hard hit. Ouch. That was a spine compressor. But it's just not like Group B crazy. And it's not super twitchy like the 2010s cars. Also, to go with that, there's, over the whole history of this, been people who have donated based on stuff they do in the events. which is a neat
Right two, don't
homage
cut.
to
Left on crest.
how I
Right six,
started
keep
with
in.
iRacing on YouTube,
Left four, 100 crest.
where I would
130.
penalize myself for doing stupid things by
100 through coast, keep
by,
left, long crest, caution
making
right,
donations
100
to Child's Play
past
charity,
junction,
which is
over
a
10%.
pretty great way to be penalized.
Right two, tightens to one.
I never went back and totaled how much I ended up donating, but it probably inspired me to A, donate more than I would have originally, and B, get better at driving and get better at being clean, a clean driver in iRacing. And likewise, I know Xavier Penguin's done stuff, Yole Ole, we can game if we want to, or Paul did a bunch of stuff in Dirt Rally, as far as donating to Flob and Child's Play,
Right 5 long.
and I'm sure others.
And left 5 over crest. 60. Right 6, 100. Keep mid over
So yeah, there's
crest,
lots of
jump
ways that we could potentially hit the
And left
750
6,
or
80,
1000
keep right
marks,
over crest.
and if we
And
don't,
keep right over crest,
if we
80,
stop at
keep left over
530,
crest, caution braking,
I will
100,
be
right
absolutely
down.
not disappointed.
Left 6 through dip.
Very happy with
150.
the response overall.
Left 6, keep in.
Very little
150,
griping
line dip, keep
about
in
it.
over
A
crest.
lot of times these kind of charity
4, keep in.
initiative things
Into
can
right
bring
6
out the
over
worst
crest,
of
60,
the internet people,
right
but
6, keep in,
it's
and
been
left
awesome
5
so far,
over
so
bump.
thank you everybody.
To
I think I've
right
said the word
6 long,
awesome
80.
in this video more than I've said in real life in my entire life. Speaking of awesome, that was a pretty awesome stage. Awesome, awesome, awesome. 3:19. That was 3.3 seconds faster than the current best time. This is the fun series, but there's some quick people here in the fun series as well, so I'm no shoo-in on this for sure. Okay, Yames has not completed his runs there. Apparently people like to do it a stage at a time. Drink between stages, always the best part. I'm recording this late in the day. This video is going to be going up late in the day. Just had one of those days where it was hard to get the gears a turning. Like, my brain just couldn't put it all together. But I think we got it going now. Oh, no in between here either. Alright, straight into the long stage. And I can tell just by looking at it, this is the one with the water splash at the beginning. Fun times.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Right.
Ooh, that was very close to jumping the start. I got greedy on that one.
Crest continues past junction. Into care left 6 past junction.
I don't remember where the wiper button is,
Left 4.
so we're just gonna go blind.
Into left 6 over jump.
Yep,
Into caution.
it'll
left
go away.
3, continues
It'll be
over
fine.
jump. Right 1 long, tightens, don't cut.
I was so excited about them adding the ability
So a cube left.
to
close
do
side, 60.
button-mapped wipers and lights, and then I never actually learned what I mapped them to over the whole time of this
Jump, water splash.
game.
Left 4 through gates.
The other one.
Press 150. Past
Oh,
junction.
what did I hit? Oh, this is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. What a terrible place to do this. Fun! Remember, this is the fun league.
Left 6 over bump.
We're having fun.
100 past lay-by. Press left 4.
Oh, that was very silly.
To right 6. Stay mid over crest. Into right 6, 130.
The gates had to get us one last time here in Wales. Well, not one last time. I still have to do Masters here, which is going to be in the rain and at night in Group B rear-wheel drive.
Right 3 over crest.
Oh, lordy.
Press right 6. Into turn left 3.
I don't think...
times 2 past
Whoa,
junction.
easy now. I don't think I've dropped maybe 1 or 2 explicitive in the whole time I'm doing live commentaries on this game.
Jump baby past junction.
Maybe 2 or 3.
170. Care right 6 over jump.
That may increase
Right
with the
6 over
Masters
crest,
this
past
month.
Junction. Into care left 6 crest. Bump right 2 long. Ditch inside.
And those videos will be different.
Crest, right 6.
I will
left
not
6,
be doing
right 6 over crest. 110
this.
through dip.
Here, let's sit down and have a chat kind of commentary. It's gonna be the let's try not to get ourselves killed kind of commentary. emphasis on try,
Into caution, turn right 3 tight.
because that is Group B rear-wheel drive, Group B, and 2010s. The three classes I am worst at.
Keep in. Left 5. Right 5, keep in. Left 2. And right
I mentioned
6
this
into
last
left 6.
one I
Into
did,
right 3 long.
I think.
It's turn left 3 half long.
I hope, if
Jump
anything, the physics improvements
Into right 4,
help
60.
the modern cars a bunch,
Turn right 6.
because they're pretty much unanimously, I think, people's least favorite cars. But then, on the flip side, they're some people's favorite cars, which is
Right 6. Into left 4 half long.
bizarre, but life.
Into left 2, keep in.
If somebody loves something, somebody else hates it, and somebody hates something, somebody else loves it. It's the way it goes.
Right 1, don't cut. Into left 6. Into right 3.
I was joking on Twitter with Kurt because we had opposing opinions on the new YouTube layout, which I quite like, and he was not a big fan of some of the details of it.
Right 4, don't cut. 60.
Like, oh no, you see, we have differing opinions on the internet. We must argue and degrade each other until we can prove that we are both wrong. That is the way that this works.
60 over crest, caution, keep left over crest, down.
You really don't.
Right 4 long, into left
It's okay.
1 long.
He could not like it. That is fine.
Into right 6. Into left 6 over bumps. Into
Well, Sand's
right
getting
4,
stuck in
continue over
the
crest.
gate.
Into left
Ain't
6,
been
60
too bad.
junction.
Not bad at all.
40.
I should really just never speak. Just never talk. Nice recovery, though.
Turn right 2, don't cut, bad hand off. Into left 6.
I don't think I barely lost any time in that.
Right 6. Immediate turn hairpin
Just
left.
a nice, quick flick
Into left
around.
4 long. Into caution, turn square right. Don't
I will
cut,
be doing a
left left.
recap. That was something I did originally for the
Right 6, don't
Dirt Rally
cut.
League, was like monthly
Into left
recaps.
6, 60.
I do plan to do that this time around.
Don't cut.
So if you are posting videos of your runs, please let me know. Send me a message on Twitter or Discord or wherever you may
Right 6, crest.
be able to get a hold of me.
Right 6 into
If you have a
left
particular
6, keep
funny
it up,
moment
jump.
in your run or something like
Into
that,
right 4 long.
send that to me. Timestamp it.
Caution, left 6 long.
I would love to make a nice
Right
comprehensive
5 and right 5 long into left 6 long.
video to cover the event
To right 6 half long. Through gate.
at the end of the
crest,
month.
And left 5 long
Be a lot of fun.
into right 440 gate.
That was, after all, one of the main initiatives of starting this.
Left 6.
It's making a format for more people to be able to do
Right 5 continues to 80
commentated
over
or
crest,
just videos
3.
and racing
Left
games.
5 over crest, continues and tight
I
to
feel it's
4,
a
right over jump,
underappreciated and underexplored genre of video.
maybe. Keep left over jump maybe. Right 5 long into caution, left 6 big jump, right 4, left 6 40.
Oh no. That tree. I was gonna say it saved us, but it didn't. We're stuck. And we're stuck for good. Alright. Fun, remember? This is the fun series.
Right 3 long past junction into left 6 crest jump,
Oh, Wales.
right 5 long 60.
You deceive me
Left
so.
4 long keep in. Into caution, keep right over jump.
You
Left
broke my
6,
windshield, tree.
And right 2 long into left.
It's the problem I
3
always
long,
have at Wales is
into
that
right
I get
6
comfortable
long,
and then I start to get overconfident
into right 3, left 6,
and think I can slow down for things like that. It never happens.
left 4 long, keep in 100.
And guess what? I never learn.
Left 4 long.
Oh, this is like my favorite part with the clouds overhanging. I think there's some weather conditions it's better than others.
Turn hairpin right.
I've always really loved that effect of like the clouds overhanging in the trees
Into
here.
left 2 times the 1 over crest, 60 to finish.
I'm gonna wreck at the finish. Well, That is one muddy car. There's no car left. Probably the water splashes here. 26 seconds down. That's a time we're more familiar with. Yikes. Are we still in the lead overall? Probably not. I don't remember where we were. Depending on how James finishes out his runs, he'll probably beat us. Yeah, looking at that, it'll be close. It will be close. But we were here for fun. And did we have fun? I think we had fun. Well, I hope you enjoyed and had fun with us, and we will see you in the next video. I will be doing the Masters run here in the Crazy Cars.